Alrighty.
Hmm.
Man, I am legit zapped.
You could say you're a little bit fried.
Yeah, I'm a little cooked. Man, well, I just want to let's do a little chit chat before we get into everything. Man, this has been a week.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the way my freaking birthday ended up, it was just the chillest time ever. I just went, to the gym, right? Play Far Cry 5. And then I think I had to wait. I actually called in my haul, my pile of loot haul from Big Bad Toy Store. That came 2 days later,
Mm.
and I will never do that again. Shipping was like $50. I went, what? What the fuck? But it was cool. It was cool. All you saw all the pictures on Instagram. I know.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing, like I got refunded for that one. I got the whole Black Adam line, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that happened was the Atom Smasher I had from Big Bad Toy Store, it would not stand at all. The leg was all warped and shit. It was like warped like that. So it couldn't even really do. It couldn't stand whatsoever. But I did take a little time and I basically made a Nancy Kerrigan thing out of it.
Yeah.
He's looking at us like why? Why? It was the funniest thing, but I got refunded and I bought it from Amazon. That came yesterday,
Mm.
and that one stands, and it's a nice little set. That Sabak figure though, that shit is metal as fuck. Like I did not expect the detail on it. His spine is made of skulls.
Like his actual spine or like his
Yeah,
armor
yeah,
spine?
his actual spine.
Uh,
It's made of skulls. I went, what is this shit? I was shocked. Okay. Oh, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. I decided to take a break off of Twitch because I got to figure out the chat on YouTube anyway. So we're gonna have some kind of chat going
mm,
through Facebook at least.
mm.
But dude, what have you been up to?
Relaxing, working, waiting till the day until I'm in that final coffin and sleeping.
Jesus Christ! I've been well. I forgot to say this. My niece, my grandniece, was born 2 weeks ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. It was so funny. August 22nd is her birthday. I told my niece though. I said if this baby comes on my birthday, I'm clocking out. There's a limit of how many people can be born on August 29th. I will clock out. Yeah,
I'm
three.
guessing there's like a legal way you can change your birthday. There has to be.
I wonder. Or just lie about it, like, oh yeah, it's on the 31st, and that's just it. Everyone just takes that. You just gaslight everyone into doing that.
Yeah.
I was what was I doing? Yeah, so her thing, her birthday's August 22nd.
Mm.
And there's three Myras in my family now.
What's with the name Myra?
It's my mom's name
Yeah.
and my sister who had my niece,
Right.
she named her Myra, like out of respect. And
Huh.
this last baby was named Myra out of respect. And we have this argument. It's not even an argument, it's just like a discussion about who runs like the whole, like at least her side of the family, who runs that whole side. And we all told her, we all told my mom, you're the matriarch. We don't look to Aunt Charlotte or Aunt Jean. we 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 look to you. Like what the fuck?
I'll just be like, oh, I'm just gonna say, if you have a son, just name it Sebastian.
I was I legit we had to explain it to her. I said, "Mom, no one else, like all of our cousins, even go to her." Like, and I said, you basically raised your own niece, and she sees you more as a mom than anything. We all did that, and she just went, "No, no, no, I'm not the matriarch." Just turned to Aslan like, "Oh yes, because you say you're not, you are."
And then somehow it goes into Sandman.
Oh my goodness, it's the funniest thing. Yeah, man. Let's see. I think we are ready. I think we can talk now. I've just given everyone a little time. Let's get started. I'm not even recording. That was our little chat thing right there. Nice little change of pace.
Son of a bitch, you just made me ruin energy out of nothing.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Is this recording? I can't even tell. Hold on. Did this even record? Here.
It says we're
To
live
re-
on here.
Let me see. Audio though. Welcome everyone to the S-Tier podcast. Why is this so low? We just did a little chat thing. We are live right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is the is it Labor Day or yeah, Labor Day weekend. Man, Jesus.
It's someday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. This will be available Wednesday, of course.
That works
And
too.
we have been we've been talking for a minute, just random stuff that's happened over the last 2 weeks. Birthdays passing, Big Bad Toy Store fucking up. And then coming in clutch afterward. Oh god. There was a lot of other stuff too. There's been a war on Twitter over Lord of the Rings Ring of Power, but I haven't seen it yet. I saw scenes. I went, "Oh, this looks great." I can't wait to see it. It's getting review bombed, of course, and we all know why.
Yeah, because of those people who think they're fans of a company or story or a character that known them for 2 days.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot. I've been able to block. I've been blocking everyone left and right thanks to what Richard Newby wrote. I'm like, oh, cool, another race. I was like, oh, cool, another racist block.
What did he say?
Well, here he had wrote a thing. Like he actually came out good about it. Like he loved the show,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's trashing him for liking the show because there are people of color and all that in it. And I'm like, well, what did you expect? It's set in the second age. Everything's so blended in. It ain't like the third age where everyone was all isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the whole thing about it. And it's cool seeing black elves and Hispanic elves. Like it's not even like they're their own thing. They're all in the same group. They speak the same language. They just happen to be different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the whole thing that was really, really funny about this whole thing. He wrote a whole thing like basically saying racists are mad over this thing. And I'm like, yeah, they are. Like I've seen it. Like geeks and gamers, they've been going after everyone's been going mad over this.
Like,
And
I don't mind like that, but like what really takes me off is like if they have like a white character over the years and then they decide to change it to a different race, you're like, what the fuck?
And you know what? And that's a funny thing. They don't do that. Like these are characters that really didn't show up
Mm-hmm.
in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So it works. It works.
It was
And
probably
'cause, like,
characters in the book. I never read the book, so
yeah, I read The Hobbit, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Turn the King. I am still looking for Silmarillion though. My dad has a copy, but I'm gonna have to just buy it myself. Like I've read like a Cliff Notes thing of Silmarillion, but the whole thing is it's amazing how they were able to get away with stuff because they were still supposed to be doing stuff with Silmarillion in this, and they still couldn't. They still couldn't hack it. The whole token estate base, like, no, ours. They're just holding it like that, and I was just going, wow. So like the whole thing that Richard Newby posted on, it was on, I think, how was it, Hollywood Reporter or something like that. He posted that, and it basically weeded out all the trolls. I'm like, okay, block, 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 block. I actually called one I called one guy a pick me because he was like Hispanic, talking about it's all about woke Lord of the Rings. Da, 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 da. You all are ruining it. It's like, dude, you realize what your last name is, right? Shut up. Like and I still got to catch up. I got to catch up on House of the Dragon. I'm waiting for episode 3 so I can watch like 3 episodes at a time.
Oh yeah, how is that?
It's looking good. Like just from the clips, I'm like, oh shit, Meraxes, the dragon that's in it. It's fucking scary looking.
Good. Dragons are supposed to be scary.
Yeah, it looks so good. I know I stopped Keisha from watching it because I know how it ends. I said, "Oh yeah, she gets eaten by her own dragon." She goes, "I'm done watching it. I wanted her to win." I said, "That's history."
It's not like what's happening now. It's
Yeah,
the past. It's how
yeah,
it started.
yeah. She goes, "That's the second target." I'm like, "Actually, technically, it's the first." I'm telling her, just watch it, because there's a time jump too. So I gotta watch it also, but it's looking good. I'm see it, but let's talk about the question at hand. This is in our music news and reviews.
Mm.
I saw it. I was there at Rammstein at Soldier Field, dude. There were so many people.
Oh,
Holy
I
shit!
bet. Like when I went to Metallica, there was people from different countries seeing them at Soldiers Field.
Here, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna pull up my thing. Ain't gonna find it. I think. Let me just go to Instagram. I have it on Instagram. It's a sec on live.
Mm.
Holy, like I was in awe. And the thing was that I thought they weren't gonna have anyone before them. They had this French piano group called Abelard. Like it's two French pianists,
Mm-hmm.
and I tagged them right away in the story. Wrong thing. And they had shared the little clip, and I said I still got more to put up. You guys were awesome though, because they did all these different renditions of different Rammstein songs. Sonne, Mutter, Ohne dich. They did Mein Herz brennt, and I went, what? I was shocked.
That's like the first song you learn to play on piano of Rammstein. That's the first song. So everybody knows that song for piano.
Oh yeah. It was an amazing time. I'm looking for the picture. I'm looking on my Instagram. Mine tile was fucking great. Oh, I don't have it on here. Yeah, I gotta go on Facebook. Hold on. It'll be on stream. But let's see. I'm gonna go here. And several of my college friends were there.
Yeah, I noticed like some of my friends were there too.
Yeah, a few cosplayers that we see were there as well. It was, man, everyone had got a ticket. I went, damn. And it was quite the how do I put it? Quite the experience. Like I've been to Soldier Field at least twice. Once when the city of Chicago was thanking CPD for the whole doing the security for NATO, and the other time for an actual Bears game. And both times, like I was able to know, I knew where to go and all that. This time I was like, I don't know where to go.
Yeah, because they changed their stadium to a giant toilet.
That's the funny thing about it. I was there when it was still a bedpan also. Like the Bears game, it was the giant, it was still a saucer and all that. It was like, it's been so long though. Let's see, where's that picture? Because I got a great picture of.
I honestly like the old Soldiers Field, with like the Coliseum look to it.
Oh yeah, that vibe. This is how many people were there.
Yeah,
and this is just a little bit. This is just a little bit.
If I was the people who work on that stadium, I would like renew those Raptors.
Yeah. You look how rusty the Raptor is. I'm surprised I caught that. Oh my god, where is? Let me see. All right, here's they played Mine Tile.
Mm-hmm.
Till went through 3 flamethrowers.
Hey, if you're gonna
They had
do,
the
like, a concert in Chicago, you gotta go big.
he did too. He went with the little flamethrower from like when they first did Mine Tile on stage, then the big flamethrower when they were just doing it for fun. Then he
Mhm.
said, "Fuck it, I'm doing a flamethrower turret." But this is when they did a awesome version of Engel
Mm.
with Abelard. It was fucking great. That's why all the lights were up and all that.
Mhm.
It was awesome, and they were on the rafts. I missed it. Flake had grabbed the city of Chicago flag. He was waving it. They're waving the Ukraine flag in this picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I know we're seeing a lot of stuff on my end.
Well, now we know Germany is allies with Ukraine over this
Oh
Russia
yeah,
shit.
oh yeah, they're NATO.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's the other thing? Ah, this is the funniest shit ever. They played what song is it? They played the song "Pussy." They played that one.
Oh my god.
That's why they have the fucking.
Just
That's why
picture,
they
like,
have the air duct.
living in one of the buildings by that, like, stadium, and you just hear the song "Pussy" from Rammstein out your window, you're like, "What the fuck?"
Right? Oh my god! And like it's just a shit ton of bubbles just coming out of that damn thing.
Yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be his member.
Yeah, and there's a lot of video. I put some videos on Instagram.
You gotta
Let me
send
see.
me
Hold on. Let
all
me.
of them. I wanna see all of it.
And then here was a climax of Pussy. By the way, that's a lot of confetti plus soap.
Oh god.
I grabbed some of the confetti too.
Did you
This
keep
was I forget which. I think I did, but I think it fell out my pocket.
Oh, that's why you grab a handful.
Yeah, really couldn't grab a handful. It was just like flowing everywhere. But this was their last. I do believe this is their last song. They played "Adieu,"
Mhm.
and the one thing that really got me is Christoph, the drummer. He looks so tired throughout the damn set.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I know this set." He just looks so
Well,
tired.
if you go, like, to state to state to state to state, then you go to a country and do, like, over there, you get tired
Yeah,
really quick.
yeah. He looked jet lagged. He's like, "I know it. It's muscle memory. Don't worry."
Yeah.
They play some deep cuts too. Like I forgot about Zagdish.
Oh,
And
oh.
I knew Hirata Mish was in their repertoire this whole time because the one video I sent you when they were doing the European tour with the 360 cam,
Mhm.
he just grabs it. That's what they were playing. But it was awesome, an awesome time. Great. It was so theatrical.
Like,
Like, and I thought I'd be used to the pyrotechnics after seeing it on YouTube so many times.
no, it's different when you're there in person.
Dude, I was like, "Oh shit!" I jumped and everything.
That's how I was when Metallica played One, because they had, like, actual jets flying over, and they had, like, red fireworks flying like, across the entire stadium, and it was like, "Boom, boom, boom, boom," like an actual
Oh,
war.
it sounded like a bombing, yeah. And I was hoping, like, because I do know Soldier Field has a fireworks system. They do
Oh,
that.
yeah,
They
that's
have that.
what they used.
Yeah, Rammstein didn't do that. They didn't utilize that. I wonder if
They
it
don't
had
need
to
to,
do
they
with.
got fire.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like they were using fire, mortar, smoke, steel. They were using everything. And I'm thinking, oh, that would be great finish. Just have the whole Soldier Field just blow up basically. But no, we didn't get that. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's my little nitpick, but it was amazing.
I mean, like, you can't, like, blame Rammstein, like, with their pyrotechnics, like, it's
Oh yeah.
kinda dangerous just by itself, but if you
Oh yeah,
add,
them
like,
flamethrowers.
a few more fireworks, you got, like, a full ticking time bomb on your hands.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was amazing. The funniest thing though, there was this couple, like they were like 2 rows in front of me,
Mhm.
and they started playing Du Hast. And the girl in the group, she goes, "Oh my god!" She lost her fucking mind. I went, "You really?"
The most known song in America, you're going crazy after this?
Yeah, like I can see, like, okay, Sona, yeah, that's a heavy one and all that. And they played that one. I got. There's so much on my Instagram page. There's so much. I have a whole
Oh,
Snapchat story of every.
they should have played America.
That would have been great. And the other one they should have played was Angst. But the way it started out, big boom and all that.
Mm.
Army der Tristan, then Zigzag, then Links to Drive Here. It was
Oh,
awesome.
I bet
Just
Zigzag went hard.
oh, it did. And Zeitgeist, I only listened to it once, but the way they did this in this whole thing, I was like, oh shit, this is great. I was in shock,
Wow.
and it was such a great experience. I can't wait to see. I want to see them again next time. I will be in the Fire Zone for real.
But
I
hopefully they
want that.
tour with Slipknot next
That would be
time.
great. That would be great. Um, and that's gonna be my next one. I already said it on Instagram. I said next one is Slipknot, and I'm replacing Marilyn Manson with Ghost because I've already heard about his concerts. Like he is shitty at concerts.
You should have placed it with Black Veil Brides. They go hard as fuck.
That Trinity of Terror tour would be great.
Mhm.
I saw Slipknot's touring with Ice Nine Kills
I know.
again,
I know.
and there's no ticket. There's no touring date for Chicago yet. As soon as I saw, I'm like, bitch, I was so pissed. And that brings us to our other thing. I think I have it here. Rammstein, and I will say this: we all know it's definitely better than a lot of other concerts because it was such a big event and all that.
Mhm.
Beats the shit out of Stars. It beats the shit out of Starset every day.
Beats the shit
and
out
and
of
I'm a big Stars fan.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. There were so many people, and the funniest thing, like I forgot my wallet, so I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get my wallet. I'm calling up my mom and all that. She's the one that dropped me off, and I go, yeah, okay, where am I supposed to go? She goes, okay, we'll meet at the Field Museum. She couldn't even get there. Had to go back to the overpass. I said, and she had my nephew Byron with her. I just tell her, just send Byron. I'll be at the overpass. Fuck it. And he finally showed up. He goes, don't ever lose this again. I'm not coming back. That was a walk. I'm like, how do you think I feel? I was almost at Michigan Avenue. Oh god, it was great though. Like I even got my brother into them, and he's like way out in Green Bay. He don't even know about Rammstein. I had to send him videos and all that.
Mm.
And oh, Pope was great. I just experiencing Pope was great
Mm.
with the little baby carriage and all that.
Oh god.
The baby as it's being engulfed by fire, and then just shooting out all this ash. Then it was just all black confetti coming out. I went, holy shit. It was great. It was awesome and all that. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's get to this. Speaking of Slipknot, sad day this last week.
What happened now? Oh.
Corey Taylor canceled Days of Dead appearance. That's for everyone listening.
Don't ever say that again, because I was thinking another member
Sad
died.
day. I hope not. Like I'm like right when the freaking album is like right around the corner, basically. Got like 26 more
I know
days.
that like
Let's go.
happened twice with their albums.
Yeah. Well, not wait. No.
The negative one.
Just once. No. We Are Not Your Kind came out before Joey died,
Mm.
and Gray Chapter was after Paul
Yeah.
died. So it wasn't like back to back. Like Joey died, then they came out with
Well,
a new
yeah,
album. It wasn't
I know that, but you know what I'm saying. Like one,
oh yeah.
like I forgot how many albums they have now in total, but like two of their albums, it didn't matter which era it was. It could have been separated by 3 years, but two members died.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see. I'm getting a message. Oh yeah, this is from my niece. Let me let her know to check out the podcast. Let me tell her I'm live right now. Like I gave her a suggestion for my grandnephews, like toy wise, the McFarlane Toys Page Punchers.
Mm-hmm.
Get them into comic books early. She went, "Oh, that sounds cool." But yeah, so Corey Taylor has canceled his Days of the Dead appearance. You know, I was a little bummed. I'm like, son of a bitch. And I even told because I had told Jamie Koala on her stream last week, like, "Oh yeah, Corey's gonna be at Days of the Dead." She goes, "What?" And then I tagged her in the meme I made about it. Then I showed her the other meme that said, "When you find out Corey Taylor's not gonna be there," and it's just sad Ben Affleck like. But hopefully, like, because I think we're gonna have 1 and 2 again next year. Hopefully, he comes through at least for part 1. You know, it's always a waiting game when it comes to that.
Like if they were smart about it, they would wait until part 2.
Yeah, I think so too. Like November 2023. But you know, don't know when his off time is though. When it comes to that.
Yeah. Plus, he's gonna do like European tours after this album. So.
Yeah, I already saw that they already have that lined up and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very, very cool that he's still going. I knew right away, like, yeah, you know, he's probably gonna be touring the whole time. So now my photo op list is now just like Ruby Riot or Ruby Soho, user WWE name, and Derek Mears. And that's it.
Did you see the guy who teamed up with Enzo? I forgot that tall ass motherfucker.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. And I did see his what's the word that they have for it? He just showed up and all. I forgot the word.
Debut.
His debut. Thank you. I did see his debut. Holy shit, he lost a lot of weight.
He
and
lost
it's weird.
a lot of weight, and he doesn't even look like himself, bro.
Yeah, he looks weird now.
He looks like a psycho killer.
Yeah, he took everyone out of the ring. Oh my god, Big Cass. I know that's what his WWE name was.
Mm-hmm.
It's something else now, but yeah, he's been bouncing from Impact to Ring of Honor to AEW, just doing whatever.
And hopefully he stays in AEW because he seems to be doing well so far in it.
Oh yeah, he's just doing whatever. It's great though. And let's see what else we got. Well, there's so much other things. I found this funny. Did you see it? It was on the internet. Several different news sites, like on Twitter, they were reporting lane closures on different parts of the highways. 2 trucks, different parts of the highway. One, basically, it opened up, like from like the middle, like it tore open, and Alfredo sauce covered the road.
Oh god, not the Alfredo.
And then another one, same thing happened. Tomato sauce.
No. So many Italians are so depressed right now.
Is this the day of reckoning that Papa John prophesied?
It's like the potato famine, but with Italians. I can say that because I'm Irish and Italian.
The funniest thing though, I saw someone put on there. It was they said something like when the truck does a nut, something like that. They start doing that's amore. I forgot how it went, but when a truck nuts the sauce and it's all on the road, that I don't know how he said it, but it's like it rhymed with like it was like road and Alfredo. That's amore.
Good thing there wasn't a pizza truck there, because that would have been a big pizza pie.
Oh my goodness! I think there is a Papa John sound effect for this.
Willie Mays here.
Let's see.
I
I'm
just
looking
cut this
for.
truck in half.
50 pizzas, 30 days. 50 pizzas, 30 days.
Let me see. I'm looking for the Day of Reckoning. Ah, yeah, here it is.
The day of reckoning will come.
Why did that sound like Peyton Manning?
I don't know. Oh God! When I saw that, I put on there. This is podcast worthy. That's some funny shit. Oh my God, man! It was the funniest thing. Like and it looked so fucked up, and that shit's super slippery. It's worse than like rain and oil and all that.
Well,
So they,
technically is oil.
but like, nah, I mean like motor oil
Well, oil's
and I
oil, whether it's for motors or for food. It's still oil.
oil. There we go.
Us damn Americans want oil so bad. Look what happened.
Yes, I'd like to buy the two of those children like puppies from a kennel. Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil.
Oil.
Okay, I think that's our goof moment for there. Oh boy, let's see what else do we have here. Let's do the little plugs first. Let's all right. What we've been going on about this, talking about Rammstein and Corey Taylor, Slipknot, all the different little music things and whatnot. Movie news in a minute, and we're gonna be having some looks at the back rooms again. Yes, we got a new
There's another
episode from
video
Kane
too. I
Pixels.
forgot to send you.
Two videos now. This is gonna
Right.
be a creepy one.
The one I sent you and this new one is called Isolation, I believe.
Ooh, that's good. And we're gonna be doing some more stuff. We got gaming news as well. Got I think a few I think a trailer or two to look at on movie and games. But if you like what you listen to, follow the S-Tier Podcast on your preferred social media platform, facebook.com/S-TierPodcast, Twitter at S-Tier Podcast 1, Instagram S-Tier Podcast, and youtube.com/S-Tier Podcast, I do believe. So on S-Tier Martinez 90 on Twitch. And also this episode will be available on Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Wednesday, as I belch that out, yes. And we're gonna get back into this.
And hold on.
Let's
and
go.
if you don't like us, just know I will find you and I will hug you.
I was ready for that.
You better
All right,
just
let's
be
get
glad
to
it was
moving.
that and nothing else.
All right, movie news. Well, I just saw this. It got deleted real quick, but who is it? Mike Deodato Jr. He was the comic artist for Namor the Submariner, and he had some choice words to say about how Namor looks in Black Panther 2. And he was basically body shaming because he said how am I more fit than the actual actor for Namor at 60, something like that. And he actually had shared like on Instagram like a full on back, like how his back looked and all that, and it was like a full on body shot of him from behind, and he was full on nude, like he's showing his ass and everything. And I went, what the fuck? I said, are you out of your mind?
Well, first of all, I know what he was doing, and if you really look back at the human body, it was used for art for many things. So, in
Yeah,
a
this was
way, he wasn't doing anything wrong.
well. Here, this is the weird thing though. No, like he was comparing himself to how Tina Huerta looks.
Oh,
Try and say he's more fit than Tinoch is, and it's like, wait, no, Tinoch is actually like he's built, but like normally built. He isn't like super jacked like he's Jason Momoa or some shit.
right.
Like he was trying to basically body shame him. I'm trying to look for it right now because it was the goofiest shit. Here, let me
It
see.
seems like this 6-year-old guy is jealous of this young guy because of his young body.
So I think so. Let's see, Namor. Come on, give me my thing, Google. Damn it! What the fuck was that? There we go.
I don't know. What was that?
That was me yelling, damn it.
It sounded like you were saying
Let's see.
Batman. I'm at the beach.
A vengeance.
I'm at the beach.
Here, we're not going to show the nude thing, but I think they have it like where it's like from top up.
Mhm.
Let's see. Where is it? Damn, they really scrubbed it? What? I think they scrubbed it. They scrubbed it. I can't find it. They still have it like where he deleted it so quick too. Oh, here, found it.
Pretty sure somebody saved it and put it on the internet.
Mike Deodato Jr. He said Marvel screwed up Namor. Hopefully, I can try to do something. Hopefully, because it's still they put the words over his ass, so it's not like yeah, there's his butt. Here, let me see.
I can make
Like
a
there
Rebel
it is, like right
Moon
here on the
joke.
side. Rebel Moon. So that's why he goes. You can tell somebody screwed things up when a character from a movie looks in worse shape than the 60-year-old artist who drew him. Like, bro, you're 60.
Right?
Like, what the fuck?
Don't you have enough money as it is?
Yeah, what the fuck? They barely pay those artists anyway.
You still get paid more than me.
That's true. But yeah, that's that about the Mike Deodato thing. But yeah, I went. What? He actually looks like he's just built thick. Like he looks like he built to swim, not to freaking lift shit up like that. It's so funny. He
Plus,
deleted
you
the
can't
shit real
judge a
quick.
book by its cover because I look like how I am, but I know I can knock a person out with one swing.
Yeah, my eye still hurts.
Look, that was an accident. You're never gonna let that down, huh?
Oh, shit. You know what? That's not as bad though. Like there was one time I had told Keisha, I had said some out of pocket shit. I always say out of pocket shit to her, and I said something. She swung to smack me like upside my head. She had her whole ass like keychain thing, and there was an actual like fucking padlock on it. That shit hit me in the temple. Like the fuck. I still get the pain from time to time.
I don't care if you're a
That shit
woman,
hurt.
man, alien, sea creature. I'm gonna drop kick your ass if you do that to me.
That shit hurt. I was like, I looked at her like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
You're lucky you're
Next
still
few days.
standing, breathing.
Oh my god! And every time I'm like, "Dude, my temple still hurts." She goes, "I said I was sorry." I'm like, "Yeah, but that don't make the pain go away."
You know what will make it go away if you give me a small loan of $1 million.
The funny thing, she still owes me like a friggin' dinner because the stupid shit she said about Avengers.
Make sure it's a $500 dinner.
Oh, that'd be great. Like here, when it first came out, I said, "How much you think it's gonna make?" She goes, $1 million. It made $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed. Like, really? You really thought that was gonna be a thing? What the fuck? All right, let's get to this. We're sidetracked. Traumatizing movie news. A couple of movies are making their way back into theaters and 4K.
I'm excited for this.
A Serbian film extended cut is
No.
coming to 4K.
I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I went, oh Christ.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Winnie Pooh thing.
Oh, well, okay, we're gonna look at that. That's not part of traumatizing news though. And
for some people, it is traumatizing.
true. The other one, Old Boy, is going back into theaters.
Yes, I can finally see it on the big screen.
Yeah, I put on there like a lot of new people are gonna be witnessing cinema and being traumatized in the process.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna censor a lot of it out, though.
I don't know. They said it was going to be fully restored, like scenes that were cut even. And Park Chan-wook made some great shit. Wait, is that no?
Some
It's that. I don't think
very
that's right.
mental, gory shit too.
That's not who directed. I don't think. Let me see. I'll look it up. Oh yeah, Spike Lee. No, I'm kidding. Shit.
Yeah, like Spike Lee knows anything about horror.
Well, you know what? He did do the remake, and it was closer to the anime, but it bit the style of the first movie so fucking bad. Let's
Yeah,
see
that's
who.
why I don't know about Spike Lee. He seems like he's a copycat and just adds his own
I'm
with it.
I'm just glad that he didn't do some of his little shit in it. You know how like he would have like people like on a dolly and just pull them towards the camera and shit. Like I'm glad he didn't do that. I actually liked Black Klansman. That was a good one. But I think who did he do? Yeah, he did do that one. I do believe he did that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, Park Chan Wook. I did have it right as the director. That was a great movie. I saw that. I saw a lot of traumatizing shit in college. I realized.
Grade school for me.
I saw Old Boy. I saw Caligula.
Mm.
I saw a Serbian film when it was on YouTube. I saw Cannibal Holocaust when it was on YouTube. Oh man, those were some sleepless nights.
When YouTube was actually YouTube.
Yeah. Funny enough, you can still watch Ender's Game without having to pay for it. You just have the little Indonesian subtitles.
Dude, I've seen All Dogs Go to Heaven like 20 times on YouTube.
Death to Smoochie for me. Like that's some good shit. Like they're very look. Let's see, Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Winnie the Pooh.
Sir. Now, is this it? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be goofy as shit. Going on here. All right. Just getting likes off the Rammstein pictures. Let's see. All right. Winnie the Pooh, Blood Honey. Finally, the trailer came out. I thought we had the trailer at first and we're like, oh, this is shit. It looks so goofy. They just put like a faded version of Winnie the Pooh on it.
Hello?
All right. All rights reserved. It's so funny who is in the trademark. Oh, there we go. It's so funny. Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain. We get shit like this. Yeah, the whole group is in the public domain.
I can't wait to see Tigger. I can't wait to see Tigger.
Oh no. I think that's in the sequel.
There's a sequel?
All right. I don't know. There probably will be. They'll probably make enough to do that. All right. Let's all right, mute time. Wee wee wee.
You know, you're the first person I ever shown this place to.
And why am I so special?
Because soon we'll be Christopher and Mary Robin. You should be close now.
We're not going to fight them.
We will. Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, we were friends for many years, and they're out there.
Christopher, we need to now.
I really need to find out what's happened here, okay?
This place is kind of cold. Cool. We need to go. Laura's dead. There's someone else outside. What was that?
used to be friends. Why are you doing this, please? I would have never left, I swear, I swear.
I can see like 3
What?
more movies out of this.
What the fuck?
This is what's gonna happen.
Oh my!
This is what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna say anything about the movie. I'm gonna say things about the characters. First one is Piglet and Winnie the Pooh, right?
Mhm.
Second one could be the rabbit, and maybe what's another character? Eeyore
Owl.
or Owl? Yeah,
No, yeah, Eeyore's dead. It looked like.
yeah. Unless he comes back.
Oh my god, it looks so weird.
Because you got like 7 characters from the Winnie Pooh stories that you could do 7 movies with.
Yeah. And then there's the Heffalumps.
Oh my god.
Oh
That gave me nightmares when I was a kid.
my goodness. I don't know what to think of it. It looked gory as hell, but it also looks yeah, the production value is just like it's like, okay, yeah, 50K here. Here you go. But at least it looks better than Amityville in space.
And honestly, like this is what happens when I don't know how it happened, but I guess when he bought the rights of Winnie the Pooh.
Well, it's in the public domain, so anyone can do anything with it.
See, if I had a thing like that came super popular with children, I would make sure that didn't happen.
Yeah. And that's the thing about it. Disney doing it was one thing that a lot of people have been looking forward to. They've been waiting for a lot of things, and with everything that was going on with like DeSantis and all that, all the different like Republican guys are trying to basically take away the copyrights of all these Disney characters and put them in public domain because Disney had the audacity to say something about what DeSantis was doing in Florida. Like it's all political shit that ends up like really screwing up everything. It's so weird.
Oh,
But
speaking of movies, have you seen that thing I sent you of the dead meat thing of the movie X?
oh, see, I still gotta see X.
And there's a sequel coming out about a country girl. I forgot what
Yeah.
the name is.
I saw the trailer for that one. Let me see if I can pull that one up. That's going to be the prequel. It's about the killer of X, her life and whatnot. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up. We're just going to look. What am I doing here? Hold on. For sure. I'm looking at Twitter and whatnot for it. What the fuck? X movie. There we go. And it is Pearl.
Pearl.
Yep. That one actually, when I saw like the goat explode and shit, I went, this looks like my kind of movie. And I did see like one of the kills from X. I went, what?
Yeah, dude, it's like this horror movie is putting horror back in the horror movies.
Yeah, that's what got me. And the way they said it, one of the people said it, what made X what it is was the deaths happen in the moments that you don't expect it to happen, like in the peaceful sequences. And that right there, it reminded me of Game of Thrones. season 8 finale. We're all just watching. We see Jon Snow stab Daenerys. I went, "Fuck just happened?" That's how I was. And when I saw that one scene, dude got stabbed right in the chin and shit, I went, "What?"
Like these guys,
that quick?
These guys who are directing these 2 movies, they need to make more and make it a grindhouse thing.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Ty West, I think he did like some type of grindhouse movie. I want to say it
That
was House of
or
the
like
Devil.
grindhouse porno.
Yeah, that was he like Ty West. That's not my favorite director. Like I hated the one movie he did. Which one was it? Sacrament. I hated that one
Mm.
because I was just like, it's the same shit. Like it's basically the Jonestown murders all over again.
Hmm.
Like what else are you gonna add here? Oh, someone lit themselves on fire. Get the fuck out. That's how I thought of it. And I thought the Innkeepers was one that was just like it's dragging and dragging. Like that's how I thought of it.
Mhm.
I haven't seen House of the Devil yet,
That's
and
decent.
I do want to see X because I've heard such good things about it. Hopefully, this is the one that actually makes me a Ty West fan.
It will.
And I think the other one, you know, which one actually should have made me a Ty West fan? Like I do enjoy it. He did a short in VHS 1. And it was a nice little twist to it. I was like, whoa,
Which short?
I want to say it was the one where it's the couple, they're going to the Grand Canyon. I forgot what title it was.
Oh,
They're going to the Grand Canyon and there was someone stalking them.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And you find out that dude's fiance was cheating on him with another girl, and the girl had killed him while he was asleep.
Oh yeah.
That was a brutal kill. I'm like, oh.
Not as brutal as kill as like I Spit on Your Grave when the guy was
Oh,
in the
no.
club.
No, you know what brutal kill from the remake of I Spit on Your Grave had some brutal kills.
I haven't seen the remake yet.
Oh, it was great.
Hmm.
I showed my mother that one. And she went, "Oh, this is fucked up." Then I said, "Oh no, they're all gonna get what's coming to them." And there was one. It was like I think the last kill. Dude basically had a shotgun up his ass, and and his son was there too. And he opened the door. The shotgun fired out of the guy's ass, like through his mouth and all that, and killed the son too. I was like, "What?" I was shocked.
Did the son rape her too?
Yeah, he was one of them too.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And it was the sheriff that got the shotgun up the ass.
Justice served.
Oh my god, the remake was great.
Have you seen the sequel?
The sequel, bits and pieces.
That like
I don't,
goes into more gore, but more like pornographic gore.
yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. I saw the they did that not reboot. They did that Legacy sequel for it, and they killed off Jennifer Mills, the main girl.
I know that's when they fucked it up.
Yeah, I was like, that's bullshit. That's not how you do a sequel,
Right?
A Legacy sequel.
That's why
Like, what do you think this is?
about
Force Awakens?
That's why I didn't like about the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because that old lady was supposed to like get her revenge on Leatherface, and Leatherface was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, yeah. You know, that was the one thing. Like the whole Sally Hardesty subplot was so undercooked.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still love the movie.
Yeah.
That whole thing was so undercooked, and I don't know why this is going out of focus. Come on,
It's a
stop
damn
it.
ghost
All right, there
in
we
your
go.
room again.
Damn it. But yeah, that was the most undercooked thing. Like at least Halloween Kills are like, okay, yeah, we're doing a message here.
Well,
We'll
they
get back
put
to
their
the
main
whole thing.
character out of all of it in a hospital through the whole movie.
Yeah, that was the whole thing about it. Like we're making a message here. Don't worry, you're gonna get Laurie Strode versus Michael Myers next in the third one.
And the funny thing is like she shot herself with adrenaline, right? And then it's like she shoots a gun and it's like, oh, I'm down again.
Oh god. Oh, and I loved Kills because the whole idea of it was that he is evil personified. Not even a mob can kill him. And people went and said, "Oh, that's plot armor." And it's like, no, it's called being a force of nature. You're gonna say a tornado has plot armor? The fuck?
I don't like how that other lunatic got treated though.
Oh man, it's been it's been crazy with a lot of the horror movies. So I got to see X though. I heard good things about Men, but there are some things that they said they didn't really get to really develop like that like they should have.
Well,
But I'll
yeah,
definitely check
'cause
that out.
they didn't really have that much money, so like some of it's gonna be like a little bit CGI, but a lot of it's gonna be like physical gore.
Oh yeah, and that was the thing. Alex Garland has done some great movies, some great shows, and all that.
Hmm.
I did hear a funny joke. I was watching Red Bar, I think 2 weeks back. They brought up Anthony Cumia again.
Oh, no.
And he moved to South Carolina and all that, and he's saying all this racist shit.
That's the worst place you could go.
he got a nice house and all that. And the funniest joke they said both Mike and Jules said it. They're like, "Oh yeah, he lives in a town where it's all just him as different people, like in Men, so none of his victims can escape." I went, "That's fucked up."
Oh Lord.
Oh man, we got more movie news. Oh yeah,
Mm.
right.
Hmm?
Tusk.
Oh shit. Tusk.
Have you seen Tusk before?
I've seen the first one, yes.
Yeah, well, we're getting Tusk 2, and Kevin Smith has already said it's going to be called Tusks, as in plural for Tusk.
But why though?
I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm over here like you're doing this great Canadian North trilogy. Where the fuck is Moose Jaws? Like that would have been funny as hell. A moose killing people, like eating them and all that.
Well, that happens in real life. Well, not the
Yeah,
eating part, but the killing part.
Yeah, it was gonna be legit Jaws, but with a moose.
They already did that with Grizzly.
But with a moose.
Yeah, but it's gonna be the same thing, but instead of a grizzly, it's a moose.
But it's Kevin Smith. I think it was supposed to be like a parody though of all those type of movies.
Okay.
But Robert Kurtzman has done a lot of great effects for a lot of Kevin's movies. The Walrus was great.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was one movie I showed my niece Esther. It was before she graduated, and no, it was before she had dropped out. Actually, she didn't graduate. She got her GED though.
Well, she
But
graduated.
Yeah, graduate. Yeah, it was before she dropped out. She got suspended the last day of school. I remember that. I was there for that, and we were there visiting. We were there for Myra's graduation, and I said, "Hey, you want to watch a fucked up movie?" She goes, "What movie?" Tusk. And I showed her Tusk, and she's laughing her ass off all the way through. Oh god!
Didn't he also
So
do make special effects for Slither?
I don't know. I think so. He's done a lot of special effects. Like he directed The Rage. He did the effects for Wishmaster. He's in the Wishmaster too, also.
He's probably the
well.
master of wishes.
No. He gets killed in Wishmaster 1. Piano wires. That was the funniest.
Mister.
It's been out. It was funny as hell though. You see, like as soon as I had like a full like visualization of who he was, I went, "Oh shit, there's Robert Kurtzman with the piano." Oh, that's fucked up. He killed himself basically. I actually got to meet him at Wizard World one year. He was a pretty cool guy. I told him I love The Rage.
Yeah. What do you say?
He was like, "Oh, thanks." He was, "I got this other thing that we're working on. I think it's called The Shivers or something like that."
I was waiting for
And it
him
was
to
like-
be like, "Fuck off." You know how many times I've heard that?
No, he's actually very cool. So I'm thinking he's gonna jump in on this as well on Tusks. that just makes sense. But how the fuck are they gonna do that? The dude's dead. Unless
You know Hollywood, they can always make a guy who's dead come back.
that, or Kevin Smith is probably gonna write like a copycat guy, or there's gonna be other walruses.
I mean, like, look what they did with Jason. Like, one of his characters were dead, then like a fan made a movie, and they brought him back into it.
Yeah, Cunningham was pissed for that, I bet.
Oh yeah, he was.
Let me see. Yeah, and it looks like Justin Long is gonna be playing it, playing in it again. I don't know, but Kevin Smith said he's aiming for a 2024 release date. I'm looking at it now. Let's see. That was like one of the first A24 movies I watched as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's an A24 movie. That really threw me. I'm surprised they did that.
I'm just shocked that was your first one.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that they did that because it's such a silly movie. They usually do some high end shit. And if you listen to the credits, they actually talk about how this guy had put this little what the hell they call it? One of those personal ads in there, like looking for a roommate. You have to dress as a walrus 12 hours of the day. And that's where he got the idea, like, I'm gonna make a movie about a guy that turns people into walruses. Let's see. All right, so here's what it says. Smith had a sequel in mind from the get-go, a mandate that, as he said, I've got more story to tell. He pictured a sequel where Brighton was saved from his fate at the end of Tusk and rehabilitated, but the rehabilitation doesn't work. That's fucked up. He reverts back to a walrus. That's fucked up.
So it's just like any other villain in any Spider-Man or any Batman that has like some kind of disease.
But it's the victim.
I know.
That's the fucked up part. That's so fucked.
Well,
I can't wait to see it now.
Look at that movie about that vampire guy from Spider-Man. I forgot the name of the movie already. Morbius. Like, he was an innocent person. He was a doctor, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, and that was the thing about it. This is gonna be fun. Let's see. I'm gonna see what he actually. Here's his quote from Slash Film. It's like Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight Returns. What? Oh no, never mind. I'll say how day, but no, that's on track. But he'll only ever see himself one way, and he becomes the Howard Howe. Justin Long becomes the crazy guy trying to turn people into something else, kind of a chimera things, half human, half whatever. Last time it was walrus. This time we'll see. Hold up, I think he just answered my question. This is how Moose Jaws happens.
Or maybe this is how we get a collaboration with Human Centipede.
That would be cool. That's the first. That director should definitely check out that. Check that out. This new one. And I think that's another one that I do believe Robert Kurtzman worked on as well. I'm not sure though.
Human Centipede?
I think so. At least the parts where like it didn't look alive and all that, like number 2 or 3. Okay. I might be extra wrong.
He probably worked on one of them. There was like 5 movies.
Was there?
I believe so.
I thought there was only 3.
It was like somewhere in that range.
Yeah, there was only 3. I remember there was only 3. It's funny. My brother actually watched Human Centipede when it was on Netflix. My brother Phil.
I went, who put that on Netflix?
Yeah, I said clear as day to my dad, who the fuck was watching Human Centipede? I was shocked.
Maybe he thought it was like a smut film.
Oh god. I should ask him, like, when's the last time you saw Human Centipede? There's 2 other ones, right?
The one when they go into prison is disgusting.
It is. Oh my god. They legit.
I almost puked at some of the scenes that were in there.
They legit grabbed the warden and fucked his wound.
The sound.
It was horrible. Oh god. Oh. That's close to a super jail movie as we'll ever get.
Damn near.
That's as close as we're getting. All right, I think this is the last thing for movie news. And you saw what I put on Twitter. Musicals are back on the rise. Musicals are in. Apparently,
So
this
we're
is a
back
rumor.
in the 1930s, eh?
Yes, everyone's gonna be talking like this. Yeah,
Yeah.
talking like they're James Cagney and Bing Crosby.
Hey, Toots,
Yeah.
give me a cold one, won't you?
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
with Cruella 2. This is the second musical I've heard of.
This is actually the fourth.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. In the Heights, West Side Story, Joker Folie à Deux, that's coming out next year, I do believe. And this new one, this is the rumor, Cruella 2 is going to be a musical, and they're looking at Taylor Swift to be the villain.
Well, she does have a lot of exes.
Yeah. And that's going to be something to see. I liked Cruella 1. That was very, very good. I love how they made Cruella this, and I can't wait to see how it works when it comes to like 101 Dalmatians.
They should have kept Emma Stone, to be honest.
I think they're going to keep Emma Stone. Like, she's going to be it, but it's like she's going up against Taylor Swift.
So Taylor Swift's going to be the new Cruella, even though the old Cruella is still in the universe?
No. She's going to be the villain going up against Cruella. Yeah, like the Countess in the first one, played by who is it? Emma Thompson, I do believe. Yeah, it was a good thing. And I had that theory about how Cruella would work with 101 Dalmatians because of the Countess and all that. The Countess had like I think 3 Dalmatians, and one of them actually pushed Cruella's mother off a cliff and all that because she ordered it. And I'm thinking, what better way to just like taunt the person that you hate than to just like turn a bunch of Dalmatians into a coat. Their favorite dog into a coat.
Well, that's probably why she wanted to turn those dogs into coats, then.
Yeah, I think that's the motive.
Yeah. I thought she was just some
That's-
mean bitch.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. This is some good motive right here.
Mhm.
It's still fucked up, but it's some good motive.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I think that's it for the. Yes, we have backroom stuff. Wednesday on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. That was movie news. Comic artists talking shit, of course. Some traumatizing movies come your way, including Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I saw there's a new trailer for Terrorizer. I think Terrorizer just came out too, or it's in theaters.
I got a question for you. Do you still know the song from Cruella de Vil from the original cartoon movie?
Oh boy, that's like reciting the deep magic.
I know it.
Cruella de Vil,
Cruella de Vil.
If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will.
That's such a good song.
It is. It's such a shade throwing song.
Mhm.
He was talking so much shit in a song about her.
Well, so was Street Rap by Aladdin. Street Rap.
Yeah.
Nah, nah, I won't
Yeah.
buy that.
Yeah, but the funniest thing though, if they they never actually capitalized on that in the sequel with Spot's adventure or whatever. How funny would it have been to just have Cruella just sitting in jail and the song's playing. She's like, this motherfucker.
Somebody's like playing it on a harmonica or something.
Yeah, she just see them like, shut up. Just grabs a harmonica, hits a person. That would be funny as hell if they did that, but nope, we never got that.
Might get it in the next one.
Yep. All right, so this next thing I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna be a little glitchy on my end, of course. Where this is the Backrooms, Kane Pixel. We've been looking at that. It's been a minute since we've seen some backroom stuff.
Yeah, he's been working really hard. I can already tell.
Oh yes. Let's see. We're gonna go to his actual page. You might hear a little bit of the sound. There, that's the first video.
Yes.
Here we are. Which one is it? It's there's 3.
Oh, there's a new one?
Presentation, found footage number 2, and I remember.
Go to the one I sent you first, and then go to his site and go to newest videos.
Oh yeah, I'm at the thing right here. The uploads.
Yeah, go to the newest uploads.
Wait, I think I got a better thing. I'm gonna go to his playlist for Backrooms. That should be better because that way I don't think I remember's the actual.
Just look
There
at
we
the
go.
dates.
All right, so okay, we only have 2 then.
Yeah.
And they're both one's 8:30, the other one is 13:23. This actually works for as a like little break thing as well, actually.
Right. So we just
Alright, so
want to
this is
play
ac-
these 2 through, and I'll just have a ciggy while these 2 play for a break.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do that. All right, so we're gonna check out the Backrooms. First one is presentation. All right,
And please subscribe to this kid because he puts a lot of work into this.
Yes, subtitles everybody. Mute time. Oh, we can just do this. What we're doing.
The world around us is ever-changing. We have seen the advent of countless things that have completely reshaped life as we know it. But with all of this growth comes a number of undesirable byproducts. Byproducts that, if left unchecked, have the potential to irreversibly scar our modern world. Human expansion is exponentially in the coming decades. We must account for these never-before-faced challenges in ways equally never before considered. Here at Async, we believe we have found the solution. The low-proximity magnetic distortion system. What is the low-proximity magnetic distortion system? Using 32 distributed across all points and personnel to seamlessly pass through their designated threshold. While our current threshold is limited in scale, future models will be able to span entire rooms, allowing for the trains and equipment.
where we have encased wiring and official key.
I'm glad you think that way. As a matter of fact, if you look to laws for speech, you see that the technologies by failure to recognize that by having a system of declassification of certain elements, having the industry be with us at that point. Sir, I need you to come over here. Sir, please take a look at this. If you could all just excuse me for one moment. My apologies. One moment. What is it? What was the introduction of this? Sorry, there's
Okay, so you may be wondering what I'm doing, recording a square garage. I swear I've not gone crazy. There's a very good reason for this, and if you just give me a moment here, you can see for yourself. Okay, I don't think it's worth trying to explain what's gonna happen here. You just have to see it to believe it. So I've got some wood chips here, just a bunch of wood, and I just watch this and prepare yourself because it's really freaky. Watch the square. Look at that! Gone! They're gone! Alright, I'm gonna show it again, just because wood chips is a little bit of a weird example, but here's a baseball, alright, and just watch. Gone! Gone! It went into the floor. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple tests now. I've got this tape measure here, and I'm just gonna let that down and see how far it goes. I feel it's like vibrating. What just happened? Where am I? Where am I? What is this? There's something else in here. What the fuck? Hello? What is this? Help! I need help! Hello? It's just a couch. What is this place even for? Hello? Oh. Okay. That's, a hole in the floor. Hello? Is there anybody in there? Can't see. Okay, there's gotta be a staircase, right? Elevator or something? How do people get in? Okay. Who the fuck built this place? What? What's a ramp? Whatever. Hello? Is there anybody here? Oh. What in the world? Okay, Let's look that way. None of this makes sense. Hello? What is that? Wallpaper? Oh. Oh my god. Okay. It starts to be recording. Oh my god. What? How did we even get in here? How did this even... This looks more normal. Hello? That's plugged. Hello? Is there someone here? Hello? Do you need help? Please don't be a dead body. Please don't be a dead body. Hello? Okay, what the hell? What is this? Is it like plant? What? What is that? Hold on. What? Where'd it go?
That was awesome. That was good.
Now my idea didn't seem that crazy. I knew it was built by a man.
Yep. Hold on, let me put this going. Let's see. Come on, record. Or just do this. All right, there we go. We are back. Man, that was that was great. Man, that was awesome. I love the fact that he has evolved the bacteria monster so much from just this loud ass scream to just actual weird sounds it makes.
You
That's
know, there's
great.
more than one monster in there, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's so cool seeing how that goes.
I thought
You know?
I thought when it was at the pool scene, I thought we were going to see that pool monster because there's a monster that's in that area that lives in the water.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the cool thing that I saw when it came to that. And I as soon as they saw pulls, I'm like, oh no. That's how I thought of it. But she got farther than the other ones.
Yeah, it still didn't make it though.
Nope.
Well,
All right. Well, nah, she probably got teleported somewhere.
yeah.
Let me see what I'm at. My cola.
That is Steve Weiser.
Oh no. You know what the worst thing was? Whenever I watched O&A, they would always do that Jocktober shit to one of these radio stations. Loper and Schmitty, they were called. And they go like, oh yeah, you want a Lope Weiser? And they just press the button of a can opening up. I'm like, oh, how do you make that sound cringy? Every time I listen to it, I'm like, ugh, you guys deserve to get mocked.
Honestly, like if you don't drink, then don't do that kind of stuff. But if you like have a drink occasionally, open the actual beer can on your bike.
They were a morning show, and that's what O&A actually point out. Like, you guys are a morning show, and you're talking about drinking early in the morning. The
Okay, a light beer.
Oh my god, it was so funny. It was a Lopeweiser because the guy's name was Loper. Oh god.
Well, he's definitely not getting eloped.
All right, let's get to gaming stuff. Wow, last thing on our list. Wow. All right. Well, I called it. I said there should be another Mafia game. 2K and Hangar 16 said, "Hey, we're doing another Mafia game."
Now, is this a continuing story of where we left off, or is it a continuing story of the originals?
I wish it was a continuing story. I wish it was Mafia 4. They're gonna call it Mafia 4, but it's gonna be a prequel. You know how like Red Dead Redemption 2 was a prequel? They're gonna do that. It's one of those prequel sequels. That's how they go with it.
Why not get some Boston characters in there? A lot of Boston people are in the Mafia.
Yeah, I honestly, especially with how they ended 3, could have Agent Donovan actually talking to the Irish mob.
Right? Like if it was in Louisiana, why can't we go to the Irish and the Italian mob? Well, we already have the Italian mob.
He could get a little task force to take down the commission. That was his whole thing that he wanted to do anyway. But we're going to be looking at, I think, Don Salieri's story. I do believe that's the whole thing. It's going to be a prequel, so it's going to be before Don Salieri became Don Salieri. Going to see like young versions.
It's going to be Little Donnie.
Little Donnie. It's going to be different characters from it. Probably like part 2, like how old he was or how young he was back then before they decide to have these wars and shit and these hits. So they're just all making money, doing stuff, taking over stuff, and then the rift happens and whatnot. But it's all conjecture right now. But I can't wait for it. I've loved all the Mafia games. Like I loved Mafia 3. People hate it.
I actually liked it.
Yeah, it actually showed something about the southern part of the mob. They were racist
And
as fuck.
It was nice to see a different scenery.
Yeah, you got to see a little bit of the Dixie mob and all that. Got to see what they were dealing with, all the heroin and all that. Got to see some great stuff when it came to like they there was a few things they didn't really do a payoff to. Like when you do all the stuff in the bottoms or whatever, the whole like black owned area where like the Haitians were running everything. If you complete everything, like all the missions and all that, the main leader, she tells Lincoln, like, we have all the guns that we need for whenever they try to bomb us or attack us, like they did in Tulsa. And I was just like, we're gonna see that? No, we don't see that. Like, what the fuck? That killed me.
Probably
For real.
talk about it in the newest one.
Maybe, or like, I don't know. It's hopefully they do something like just mention it. Like that'd be great to see. I would love to see if they do an actual sequel instead of a prequel sequel. I would love to see an older Lincoln Clay. Like just have that little option. Like, okay, what did you do at the end of 3? Did you let Lincoln Clay take over New Bordeaux? Yes. Did he kill his lieutenants? No. Okay, this is what happens, and they show him as a cameo.
I want to see the mafia from Florida.
Oh, that would be wild. It's Cubans and Italians working together. That'd be fucking nuts. Then people drive like, oh, it's not realistic. Like, actually, it kind of is.
If you look at
you don't know history. That's how I look. Like, you don't know history. Shut up. But yeah, so Mafia, we get a new Mafia game. I can't wait for that. I loved the last one. You know how much I love.
They need to make one in Chicago as well.
Yeah, well, that was the thing about the very first one. It's in Lost Heaven, Illinois. They made all these weird ass names for these different things. It's like, just in Chicago, you assholes.
To me, it looked more like Washington D.C. than Chicago.
It looked more like Washington. It was such a funny thing how they did that with the second one too. Like Empire Bay, it looks like New York. Okay, you should just put in New York then. What the fuck?
Right.
We knew exactly what New Bordeaux was. It's fucking New Orleans.
Right.
Knew right away. But it's all wait and see because they just announced it. They're developing it now. There's no trailers, no posters, none whatsoever. But we got Assassin's Creed Mirage coming also. There's going to be more footage though after this episode actually. Yeah, it's going to be, they're going back to basics, so it's going to be not Altair but the same group as Altair was in. It's going to be set in, I think, medieval Baghdad. So we're going back to the Middle East. We're going to do all the stealth shit this time around. Yes. I still got to play that one too.
That I have that if you want to borrow it.
I'll find it somewhere. I don't like borrowing because then I'm obligated to take it back.
I already completed it.
I know, but that's how I am. Like I like to have like my own thing. But and then the other ones I gotta get. I gotta rebuy Syndicate. Like I saw a little bit of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. That looked great. But they always show on TikTok, they show that one scene from Assassin's Creed Origins. Where he's like, we will kill you in your sleep. He goes, I do not sleep. I wait.
What did you think of the pirate one?
I didn't get to play that one either. I basically tapped out after 2.
What? The pirate one was like another one of my favorites because you actually got to swim in the ocean and kill sharks.
I heard the naval battle was great. The naval battles. I heard that part was great. I got so many to get, honestly, when it comes to Assassin's Creed. Like I gotta get the whole Ezio trilogy, basically. That was the thing. That was the thing that killed me about it. Like, okay, all right, we're done with Altair, we're Ezio now. Okay, who were you again? Oh, we're Ezio. Again. Oh, we're Ezio when he's older. Oh, okay. What is this? That's how I was with Assassin's Creed 2. I just just give me to another character. What the fuck? Right. And that was what killed me about it. Let me see. All right. But and we got a new 007 game in the works from the same company that does Hitman.
I don't like their controls.
I'm hoping it's different than. I'm hoping the controls are different from that.
Yeah.
I played through the first season of Hitman. I'm gonna get season 2 and 3, but I don't know. I'm hoping they do something with it. I'm hoping they don't do what they did with Hitman though. That's how I am.
You know they're going
But that's
to.
coming in. I hope not.
I mean, like, look what they did with Max
It's-
Payne.
Well, you know, Max Payne 3 was actually fun though.
Which one?
3.
It was all right. Could have been.
3 was gorier than the other two.
Well,
They were telling
physical
crazy
gore and
story.
all that, but like mental gore and like mental hallucinations,
Oh yeah.
you go 1 and 2. 3 is sort of like, oh, it's a retired guy going back into action.
That was the thing. It felt like he was over the whole psychological part of it, and he's just like, yeah, it is what it is. Then he gets just sucked into this whole dark world of South America, just like, what the fuck is going on? That was the closest thing to an actual John Wick game too.
That'll be coming out soon, though.
I hope so. That last one was shit. Oh, you're gonna plan you got to plan how to get in there and kill everyone. What? No, just let me in so I can shoot people. What the
This
hell?
isn't Rainbow Six.
Yeah, I hate that. This ain't XCOM. What the fuck?
This is not Ready or Not.
Right? All right, so let's see. We got some good games coming, hopefully. D23, we'll be looking at the highlights next weekend. The gaming highlights. Don't worry, it's only like I think Wolverine, Midnight Sun, Spider-Man 2, the 3 Star Wars games coming, which is KOTOR and the Fallen Order sequel, and what else? I think a new look at Eclipse.
Another Lego game.
I swear to God, if there's another Lego game, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
Watch them make a Lego game about The Room.
Lego the Room.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
He's just going, what a funny story. Mark and his head falls off.
You're so funny.
Let's go eat, huh?
Anything for you, darling.
Everybody betray me. I fed up with this world.
I love that guy so much.
I heard that the best friends. I heard it was actually good. It's still
really
like
is.
good as in on par with The Room, but it's also like tolerable as well.
Like it's actually hilarious.
Like I've heard that. Oh my goodness! But we got D23 next week. I think next week. Let me see. Let me check my calendar.
Why does that sound
Because
like
that whole weekend.
a hotel room that people were murdered in? D23.
Don't go into D23. Okay, yeah, it is next week. Like they're doing it September 9th through the 11th. I still can't get that joke out of my mind.
Which one?
Because September 11th is my niece John Lisa's birthday.
Ooh.
The one that flipped you off. Yeah, she was born 2008.
Well, at least it wasn't on the day.
Yeah. It was I think either 2008 or 2009. But my nephew, he did this shit to her. Seneca did this. He goes every birthday. He goes because they always have the little documentary about how it happened and all that. He always pointed at TV like, you know how many people we had to sacrifice to have you here. And just trying to traumatize her. She's like, what?
He deserves to get traumatized after flicking me off.
She looked at him like. Then we had to explain to her. She goes, "Oh, you fucker!" That's how she looked at him.
That's the one that's scared of clowns, right?
She's not scared of clowns. She's scared of Annabelle.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I know what I'm ordering at your house when they come visit in October.
Oh my god. You're trying to get me killed by my own sister. What the hell?
She'll love it too.
She'll be like, she can't have this. Oh my god, that'd be
No, don't
fucked up.
worry. It's gonna be like, you know how like the Chucky box is, but it's gonna be for like Annabelle, but it's gonna have like a rip into like the plastic and like little bloody handprints coming out of it, and it's gonna be an empty box, and it's gonna say to her.
That's fucked up. That's so...
Don't fuck with a white boy.
Oh my god. Oh, she's gonna kick our asses. The other joke Seneca would say to her, because she was into Marley and Me, but the ending was what made her cry. She didn't know about the ending until she saw it. And you know what he would say to her? Hey, John and Lisa, you want to watch Marley and Me? She looked at him like,
You should. If she's ever like a meanie pants to you, be like, here, let's go watch the movie Shiloh. It's a really good movie.
oh no. Well, you know what? She's about to go into high school, so we can actually. Shit. I've heard her swear, so it ain't like. Yeah, she's when she was on TikTok, she was a menace.
Listen, any female that watches Shiloh is gonna be crying and be traumatized because every woman loves a little adorable puppy.
How old? I think she's gonna be like 14 this year. Man.
Oh yeah, that could scare the living crap out of her. Her heart will be fine, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you know the funniest thing though, when I saw her on TikTok, there was these two girls that were dancing on there, right? And she had stitched herself on there. One of these girls had actually had scoliosis. So her spine is like a fucking S. Oh my god, John Elise. She actually put on like the fun house mirror thing and her spine looked like an S. I'm like, that was fucking evil. Why would you do that?
She's just getting the ticket punched all the way to hell. There's 7 chances, and she's already on 3.
Oh, she's sinister. I was just like, wow. But if it, oh my goodness, I think that's what got her kicked off of TikTok too. I said, that's what your ass gets. And the funniest thing, you know what I would do? I'm like this, like, hey, I got more followers than you on TikTok.
Well, that's not true because I've seen some dark videos on TikTok. Like I went on a deep search. Like I went under depths, like under the iceberg.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of shit on there too. It's so wild. Let's see. Oh, we got like 2 more things. We just chit chat. Saw that game, Mortuary Assistant, right?
Yes.
In a movie. Already getting a movie.
That
Yeah.
quick, huh? Wow.
That quick, yeah. But there's a few mortuary movies out there, actually. No, coroner movies.
Yeah, but
There was that?
It's nothing like this, though.
Yeah, there was The Exorcism of Jane Doe. There was a short film. I saw the Spooky Rice cover of it. I forgot what it was called, but it was.
I don't know how Rice could be spooky, but okay.
I'll send it to you. He's very good at covering horror movies, but that one he watched, I went, oh, this ain't even a horror movie. It's just fucking nasty. Like it had to do with necrophilia. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's nothing. Have you ever seen a
Dude
German horror movie?
Yeah.
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 Let's just
But
say
I think this was German,
Jesus after watching a German horror movie.
Yeah, but this guy, like, it was, I forgot the name of it, but it was like a short film. But he was like coroner's assistant and all that. And in the movie, like, he takes this woman's heart with him out of the thing after violating her body and all that. And he actually mulched up the heart, not mulched up, but turned the heart into basically a smoothie and put it in his dog's food. And that's how the movie ended. I just went, that's just fucking nasty. I wasn't even scared. I was just like, the fuck? I felt more offended if anything.
Sorry for the dog.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Poor
What is
dog.
this? All right, so yeah, Mortuary Assistant is getting a film adaptation. One of the people I follow, and I think I brought her up on here, Autumn Ivy. She's one of the voice actors in it. She plays one of the demons in the
No
game.
shit.
Yeah. I was like, what? You're in this? And she played it, and it scared the shit out of her. I was like, what?
Oh my goodness, we know somebody famous in a video game.
That was the funniest thing. I was like, and I gotta send it to you. It was the funniest thing when one of the demons showed up, and she went, Dad! She froze up so quick. She goes, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. That's how she said it.
I played like the demo of it, and like, yeah, it's scary if you're like not used to like jump scares and all that. But when like the jump scare came to me, and it was like this dude, and he came like chasing towards me, I'm like, Dad?
You're back with the milk.
Where's my cigarettes?
So yeah, that's happening. Oh yes, there won't be Quidditch in the new Hogwarts Legacy
Now,
game.
how are you gonna do that? Like, Quidditch was like the main attraction of Harry Potter.
I think it has to do with the story, because I think they'll probably add Quidditch like maybe down the line.
Oh yeah, this is
But I
the
don't know.
beginning of everything.
Yeah, I think this has to do with the story with the was it
Dark art.
Shit, the elf.
and all that shit.
Yeah, the gnomes and all that stuff. So I don't know. Like they still have
I just
a way to
noticed
do it.
something from the trailer.
Hmm.
We actually might get to see the giant spider that was friends with Hagrid.
Before it molts.
Before it was like what it was, you know, like when it was a wee little spider.
Oh, where it's like hand as like
Hand to him,
No,
but
that
like
would
to
be
us,
cool.
probably like a bear hug.
Yeah. That'd be cool to see, but I don't know how they're gonna do all of it. It's just a wait and see game. That trailer from Gamescom with that dark arts thing, that's gonna be friggin' nuts. Let's see. I think we have one more thing. I forgot to put it.
What?
I
You're
think it was at Gamescom.
you're breaking up a little bit. What did you say?
Yeah, I was saying that this was one game that was at Gamescom, Wanted Dead. I'm waiting for it to load right now.
I heard about the
Yeah, that's his. Come on.
Chameleon.
I think I know why I think I know why it's breaking up, because YouTube was loading like a motherfucker.
Like a mother fluffer.
Wanted. Yep. Wanted Dead. Let's see. Boom. Yep. This was from Gamescom. See, that's what I hate about. They just can't have like, here's all the games that were there. Been perfect. No, we end up having to trickle it in. Let's see, where's it at? There we go. It's loading up. There we go. We're gonna close out with this. Wanted Dead.
Meh.
New trailer. Official release date trailer.
Ooh.
Mute time.
Baba Booey.
Detective, I'm surprised.
Sign this form and take your pill.
Whatever government programs you've got there going, I'm cool with it.
You fucked with the wrong
people. It's an ambush.
I can go all night if you want me to. You're Rust to my blood.
Don't just stand there. Operate.
Very cute.
Oh, space wrong with it.
Hi, bitches!
Nice. Looking forward to it.
I like the music.
That looks nuts. It reminds me of Wet, actually.
Oh god, that game was so underrated.
It is. Yeah, I went through hell trying to rebuy it because I basically lost it. Someone took it from me. I had to rebuy it.
I like how that game was like
Thankfully,
a
I only
Quentin Tarantino movie into a video game.
Oh, it was legit. It was legit. Just grindhouse Tarantino glory,
Especially
right
when you get the blood splatter on you. You're like,
yeah, everything's red and black. Oh, this looks great. I can't wait for that. That actually looks very good. It's gonna be one of those underrated games, and it's from the creator of Ninja Gaiden, Dead or Alive Extreme Volleyball.
Ninja Gaiden was my
all that great shit. I couldn't get into it. It was too hard for
me.
me.
It is such a hard game, especially like on the like Super Nintendo and Sega and all that. Like those games are just impossible to begin with, even on easy mode. But like these new ones, they're pretty easy to beat nowadays.
Well, yeah, when it first came out on the Xbox original, that was like the first like Dark Souls game, basically, because of how just quick and fast paced you had to be. It was really one of those things, and it was so funny. I actually told one of my mutuals, who we've already brought on here, meme wise and all that. I told him, I said, hey, yeah, I said, Ryu Hayabusa is actually in Warriors Orochi 3 and 4, right? He goes, oh shit, really? I'm like, yeah, KOA Tecmo owns him. He's gonna be in everything.
He just grabbed him by like his collar and been like, I own you.
Exactly. When I saw that in Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, I went, what the fuck is Hayabusa doing in here?
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
It was great. So I can't wait for that. They're probably going to bring that character into the next Warriors Orochi. I know it. Wonder who the bad guy is going to be in that one. Egyptian gods, probably. That was the funniest thing, though, about the fourth one. It was the Greek gods and the Norse gods that were the enemies.
Speaking of, I'm sorry to, like, interrupt, but did you hear what Biden said? He's like, if you vote for Trump, you're a neo-Nazi.
No. You know what it was? I watched the whole thing. He was saying the ones that were, the ones that basically had rushed into the main areas and all that back in January 6th. And all the ones that were basically, all these ones that were Russian people trying to attack people for no fucking reason. He was saying they're semi-fascist. And then all the Republicans were like, how dare you call all of us that? He goes, no, just some of you. Just some of you. He actually said, not all of them. The ones that want to actually overthrow shit are. That's what he was saying.
Well, that goes both ways, Well,
that was the thing, though. When you see a lot of the stuff, that's like here, DeSantis, the governor of Florida, he's when I want to say it was the Tampa Bay Rays, the baseball team. They talked about how gun violence needs to be stopped and all that, and that we need to do something about it. He took away their funding because they said that.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's some fascist shit. That's what got me. I'm like, what the? They have a right to say that. What's wrong with you? Like, what the fuck? And and that also went for like when he did the whole "Don't Say Gay" bill. Like, okay, so it's about parental autonomy and all that. Why do you have it saying "Don't say gay" though? Like even Disney said that whole thing about the thing when it came to that, like, hey, yeah, that's a horrible wording and all that, and we know why you're actually pulling this, because they actually read the whole bill, like what like their owner did, and they said, okay, yeah, we're gonna take away your tax credit, you're no longer immune, we're making sure Mickey Mouse is actually in public domain, all this stuff.
Like, honestly,
It's
the
so
word
nuts.
gay originally meant happy, and then
Yeah.
they took it and made it their own thing.
Yeah, and it's so funny, and if you look closely, like with the Republicans and all that, they're calling anyone that talks about that bill or talks about how we have to, like, educate people about certain things. They're calling people groomers. They're calling teachers groomers and all that. But then you find out a lot of these guys are actually grooming teenagers for certain things. You're like, what? You're the one you're saying that these people are groomers, yet you're actually grooming somebody? What the fuck? It's so nuts right now with this whole political thing.
I love America, but I hate it at the same time.
I hate the politicians. You know who I hate the most,
Government.
though? The one that's running for governor right now, Bailey. Because you and I, we can call this place a hellhole. We live
I
here.
lived here for 31 years.
This motherfucker lives in Palatine. Somewhere in Southern Illinois, and he's calling it a hellhole. I'm like, yeah, thanks for that, asshole. 9 million of us live here. You just lost 9 million
That's another
voters,
rich
probably.
person who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. They never been here. They never lived here. They always had a golden spoon in their mouth because of mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
They don't know shit. Get a person who knows their shit into governors.
He looks like a fat cat too. He was one of the ones that sued Pritzker over the whole thing back in 2020, and he won. But then on appeal, he lost. So and that's the funny thing. The GOP, they getting away from the whole like Trump publican thing slowly but surely. Like you have Marjorie Taylor Greene, you have all these guys saying, "Oh yeah, we're still that." Da, 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 da. Those are the ones that they're trying to steer away from. Like you don't see anything for Bailey on ads because he's one of them.
I'm just gonna say this to America and the people living in America. I don't care if you're a citizen or not, because right now the government doesn't give a shit either. But anyways, please look up the people who you are voting in.
Yeah. And it's been wild when it comes to political stuff.
Especially
that
now
whole
there's
thing
going to
with
be new voting soon.
Oh yeah, the whole thing. This, thank God, it's just state though. Oh, like the state. Oh, you know what? I have a funny story. When they did the primaries, my nephew and my mom worked it. Byron was working it, and I had to go. I basically went to the gym. I was going to the gym. My mom needed a charge plug, right, for her phone, and I'm right by the polling place. Byron comes out. And my fucking menacing ass just goes, "Here's that cocaine you ordered." And he goes, "You think that's funny? You think that's real funny?" Because there were actual campaigners outside.
I would have been like, "Yes, yes, it is."
Yeah, I said that to him. I'm like, "Yep," like, "Yep." And he just turned my music off, reached in and turned it off. I'm like, "What the fuck was that?"
He'd slap his hand, turn the music back up, and drive away.
Exactly. Oh my god. Oh, it was funny as hell. But yeah, this has been real funny when it comes to politics. So I'm seeing you as soon as that whole speech happened, though, all the people that said "fuck your feelings" and all that, all those guys, they got in their feelings.
Yeah, they did.
I saw that and went, "Oh, that's ironic." Oh man, but I take that basically deep. I'm like, oh, that was one guy. As soon as I heard all the shit he said, I just went,
My brother in Christ, you are scaring the hoes.
oh man. When I saw he got deplatformed for like Instagram and Facebook, I'm like, good. Like, it's one thing to be like, promoting like how we as men should actually like focus on ourselves and actually better ourselves. But when you start saying that women are trash and belong in the kitchen and all that in 2022,
Well, how
you
come
might as well just shut the fuck
how
up.
come they can tell us to go kill ourselves and all that, but we can't say anything about them?
Well, here's the thing about that. The only ones that say that shit are women who are projecting shit like that. And I've witnessed that shit for real. And
I've
it's
dated a
always the
lot
ones that have to
of
work on
them.
themselves. Yeah. They're the ones that have to work on themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's the thing about it. Him though, he would say this to the most beautiful women. He actually said one thing. We're both Star Wars fans, right? And I've had dates, you've had actual relationships and all that. This motherfucker actually went, no woman in reality is looking for a Star Wars fan. I was like, you never even seen Star Wars, asshole. What the fuck? You don't even know what the
Girlfriend loved
fandom
me
looks like.
because I had a Star Wars shirt. So what the fuck you talking about?
Right? Like, yeah, we're nerds. Nerds are in the zeitgeist right now. We're the in thing.
Haven't you heard of a movie called Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah, it's so funny. Oh man, I saw so many things. I saw my brother actually go like, "Oh, I love this guy." I'm like, I hope it's for the male empowerment thing and not the woman trashing thing, because you're taking care of somebody right now, dude. He'd look at my brother and be like, "You shouldn't be doing that. She should be doing that for you." Like, what? Like, get knocked out, asshole. What the fuck?
You think the SWAT team is bad? Let me find out.
Oh my god. I did see another thing. We should be off right now. But I did see Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. They are tripling down on the Will Smith shit.
Why? Because Chris Rock can't take a slap?
Ain't that some shit? Hold on 1 minute. I'll be right back. Let me see. Oh, ow, my knees. I'll be right back.
He better come back. I can smell you. Don't mind me. I'm just creeping around.
I'm back.
Good, because I was about to do Morgan Freeman.
Well, I saw the thing with Chris Rock was talking shit. And I saw the apology for Will Smith. And I was gonna actually add it to our I think our third to last episode or something like that. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about it. But now I'm gonna talk about it because Dave Chappelle decided to put himself in it.
Why?
I don't know. I think he got tired of making fun of trans people. I don't know.
Well, there's only so many jokes you can do about them.
Yeah, it is. That's true. He said that Will Smith did an impression of a perfect man for 30 years. Like, it's a funny joke, but I put on there how, Dave. The man was mocked because of the whole thing with his wife for like what? Shit, like a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh yeah, his wife who was faking a disease.
No, well, not for that. The other thing, I heard about that joke too. I laughed my ass off at that.
Like, how low can you get?
No, the about the entanglement thing. Like, he was mocked for that. They were calling him all types of shit before the slap even happened. He got mocked for the YouTube rewind thing.
Yeah, everybody was
How was he
mocking him for that? Ah, that's hot.
Yeah.
Ah.
They were doing all types of shit, and he was taking it like a champ. Like, what the fuck? That's not perfect.
Like,
what the
seriously,
hell?
if that doesn't show Will Smith is the bigger person in this, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw the thing. I end up unsubscribing to Phil DeFranco because like there's problems with this apology and all that. Like, he didn't slap you, idiot. I was like, he didn't slap you. What the fuck? Why are you mad?
He's mad because he's not in any
sorry.
movies anymore.
It was so silly, and I saw the whole apology. I'm like, okay, it takes a big man to apologize and actually embrace that he did wrong and all that. What does Chris Rock do? He starts talking shit. calling him Suge Smith. I'm like, he didn't threaten to kill you in a
Like,
parking lot.
honestly,
Like,
if I heard that and I was Will Smith, I would make another video taking back my apology and tell him to go fuck himself with a big dildo.
yeah, I would be saying that too. Like this, you know what? I tried to take the high road, and you call me Suge Smith at your fucking thing. You know what? Go fuck yourself. That's basically how I would be. But Will Smith is about to make a big comeback after all this.
And Chris Rock is going to go straight down. And trust me, Will Smith didn't.
Oh yeah,
trust me, with that slap, Will Smith didn't give all of his power. That was only like 5%.
Yeah, that was the slap he gave the dude that tried to kiss him on the lips at the French screening of his movie.
No, that one you heard. It was just like a boom. Like he used his palm, not his hand. He used his palm with that one.
It's hilarious. And I did see something. I think there's a lot of rumors on DC stuff, but we ain't talking about that. We about to end this show.
Yes.
We did good. A little chit chat beginning, middle, and end while talking news and whatnot. I think this has been good. Again, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Wednesday after this Labor Day weekend. So stay S-tier, everybody. We will see you all next Sunday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There we go.